Continuing with export options. We've been looking at exporting embedded video. Now let's look at exporting Flash animations. So I'm going to change over to this Polystar file. It's just empty right now, but I'm going to select the Polystar tool over here. If you don't have it selected, just open the drop down and select it and create a Polystar shape. Then I'm going to right click here and select Create Motion Tween. It says it needs to be converted to a symbol. Do I want to do that? Yes. And it created the tween and brought me out to the 24th frame. So here I'll select the Free Transform tool and I'll just give that some rotation. So there I have my tween. So now let's see about exporting that. Export movie. I'll keep QuickTime, that's fine, and just export. And here that is. And I'll just play that. So that exported just fine. And the same thing would work with AVI. You can also export ActionScript based animations, but there is one changed parameter. So let's take a look at that. So here I have some shapes and I have some ActionScript. So there's my ActionScript. It just increases the rotation by 1 at every frame. And here's what that looks like. Now, if I try to do a typical export with that, this is called Polystar_AS3, and save. And I'm using when last frame is reached here, and export. Here it is. And there's really no animation there. It just has one frame there, but no animation. So what I need to do is export movie. I'll call this _2 and use an elapsed time. And notice the format here: hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. So if I wanted 5.5 seconds, let's say, I would do 5.500 and then export. And here that is. You notice how much bigger it is than the other one. That's a good sign. And there you have it, 5.5 seconds of animation. And that makes sense in this case in particular because there's really no end to this animation. So choosing when last frame is reached really makes no sense. The last frame would never be reached. So this is the way to do ActionScript based animations. And that concludes this tutorial on exporting Flash animations.